Microphone check. 1, 2. Let me see if I can hear out there. Microphone check. 1, 2. Okay, okay. Seem like I can hear myself on the playback here. What is going on out there on this Saturday? What is going on? Yes, yes. Talking about like what is going on? How you feeling? How you feeling this morning? Yes, I guarantee tell you guys out there. I guarantee tell you. Waking up each and every day, I guarantee tell you it's a beautiful feeling. It's an awesome feeling to just be on this side of the universe. Give thanks this morning. Give praise this morning. Yes. Always, always give praise. Always be thankful. Be thankful for everything. Be thankful for things that's no longer here with us. Be thankful. Yes. This is what I do this for. I do this just uh, just because thinking of the past, thinking of 20 years ago, 30 years ago, thinking about me as a teenager, growing up around uh, my moms, my grandparents, my aunties, the family. That's what I do this for. I do this for the love of the family. Yes. We have to give thanks each and every day. We have to give thanks for the past, for the future, for the present. That's what I do this for, you guys. Okay, this morning, I got a message, but first I'm going to let my philosopher this morning, Mr. Jim Rohn, I'm going to let this man I'm going to let him bless us this Saturday morning. Okay? I'm going to let him bless us this Saturday morning with a motivational message, with a heartfelt message, with a spirit message. This message today is talking about family. This message is talking about what I just spoke about. The past, remembrance of who's no longer here, who raised us, right? Who raised us to become us. I don't know about you guys out there, but I'm happy. I'm joyful. I'm thankful for the people who raised me. How many of us is happy about that? How many of us can say that? If you can say that, shout it loud and clear. Do you hear me? Speak about it. Remembrance of it. Speak about the good out there. Remembrance of what was taught to us. This world needs positive love, positive energy. This world needs real remembrance of the good times in life. This world needs real uh, positive energy out here. Yes, it do. So I'm one of the ones. I'm one of the ones, right? Just gonna keep uh, speaking about the good, uh, speaking about the past, speaking about the remembrance of your loved ones, the remembrance of people that's still here with us. Keep striving each and every day, ladies and gentlemen. Keep striving, learn, and keep striving to be better. Yes, keep striving to learn better. It's a lot of things out here to learn. We have to choose to learn positive things, to speak positive things, to teach positive things, to do positive things. Yes. Okay, let's listen to this oh my teacher. This is my teacher, Mr. Jim Rome. Let's listen to this guy. Motivational. Motivational Saturday. Let's listen to this. I'm just getting up, back up, okay? I had to get my spirits. You wake up, you have to pray, right? You definitely have to give thanks to the Lord Jesus Christ, and then you begin to work, right? So this one of the works I do and I practice.
Everyone says they leave a legacy. They say they want their life to matter. They them, but most people spend their entire lives focused on success, not significance. They chase milestones, not meaning. They accumulate achievements, but never stop to ask what it all adds up. End comes, they look back and wonder whether they spent their life chasing the wrong. Legacy isn't built by accident. It's not a byproduct of time or age or luck. It's intentional. It's created by choices, patterns, and principles that few people talk about. The stuff that doesn't show up in most goal-setting books. The stuff that you learn from people who have lived long enough and built deep enough to see what actually lasts, what actually echoes, what actually creates impact that outlives the noise.
My problem with urination finally stopped, and what I did was ridiculous. All I needed was one tomato cut in
Built in a rush. It's not a sprint to the finish line. It's a long game, layered game. It's about depth, not most people are running too fast to go deep. They're chasing what's popular instead of building what's permanent. Attention, but invest in alignment. They want followers, but never consider who they're actually becoming while they lead. This is the gap between achievement and legacy, between success and significance, between building a name and building something worth remembering. And if you don't close that gap consciously, you end up building a life that looks good, but leaves nothing behind. The truth is, legacy doesn't begin at the end. It begins today, in how you think, in how you decide, in what you say yes to, right? in how you treat people who can't give you anything, in how you handle pressure and failure and fame and disappointment, in how you show up when no one's clapping. And if you want to build a legacy, one that isn't built on ego or fear or performance, you have to know what really matters, what really moves people, what really stands the test of time. Because most of the advice out there is loud, but shallow, motivational, but meaningless. It'll hype you up, but it won't hold you together when things get real. So this is different. This is about the stuff you don't usually hear, the insider knowledge that doesn't get shared in most rooms, the wisdom that's passed quietly between people who are more focused on impact than on image, the kind of thinking that shifts the trajectory, but for a legacy. This is not about how
Testing 1, 2. I lost signal. I lost signal. Oh, hold it, you guys. I lost signal. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. We're gonna see, that's one thing about live, you guys. You know, any little mistakes, right, is live, right? So, okay, let's see.
everyone can start. You can start a project. You can start a business. You can start a movement. You can start a relationship. You can start reading a book, writing a book, recording a message, setting a goal. Starting doesn't take much. It's exciting. It's fresh. It's full of energy. Starting makes you feel alive.
9 tablets of 100 milligram generic Viagra for $7 from Friday Plans. I thought it was
But it's different. That's where most people fall. That's where most dreams die. That's where most visions evaporate. Not because they weren't valid, but because the people carrying them didn't know how to last. You know, they didn't build the habit. They didn't develop the rhythm. They didn't commit to the boring parts. They didn't show up when it wasn't sexy anymore. They started strong, but they didn't stay. And here's the uncomfortable truth. The world remembers what you stayed faithful to, not just what you got excited about. Nobody's building statues for people who almost finished. Nobody remembers what you nearly built. Legacy doesn't care about good intentions. It cares about what you carried over the long haul, the work you stayed with, the people you didn't give up on, the message you didn't stop repeating just because the crowd stopped clapping. There is a reason consistency feels hard. It's because it's sacred, rare, it's expensive. It requires you to keep showing up through all the internal noise. Asks you to lead, you get committed, to remain anchored when the outcome isn't immediate. Consistency, but it's worth more than gold. Legacy has been places. In the days when you feel invisible, in the hours when no one sees you, in the years when your work feels thankless and your energy feels stretched and your future still looks uncertain. Built when you wake up one more time, one more step, make one more call, speak one more word, do one more rep. Because you said you would. Not because it's exciting, because it's necessary. People chase consistency like it's a technique, but it's a hack. It's not a time management strategy. It's a value. It's a decision to be loyal to something bigger than your mood. A decision to keep your word checking. A decision to hold your posture even when you're tired. You don't build it for a decade. You build it by being someone people can count on. Someone who doesn't fade when things get tough. Someone who holds the line when it would be easier to quit. Someone who keeps going. Not because it's easy, but because it's who they are now. You become that person through repetition. You prove it to yourself every day. Quiet decisions. You choose to stay faithful to the process, even when the results aren't visible. You keep doing work. You stop exciting, and you start letting it be meaning. That kind of commitment rewires you, deepens your character. It grows.
Okay. Testing. Right, okay. Something is going on with my audio. Oh, I have to get that right. My bad. But you heard some of the great teacher, the great philosopher. Okay. I don't have all of my digital things going on correctly yet. Let me see. Two. Yeah. See, now it's working. I don't know. It goes in and out. They don't. Um, Let me see here. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, I don't know why my digital, it's like my digital mic. It keeps going in and out. I don't know. I literally have to get that fixed because I like to do my messages on here, right? I like to put my teachers, my philosophers. I like to share the message of love, positivity, and spirit of the great ones. It's a lot of, it's a lot of teachers out there. It's a lot of philosophers out there. It's a lot of wisdom out there. And for everyone that studies, they own different teaching, right? It's important that we put this type of message out here. Uh, just you see, like sort of like what I do, like a reaction of the message that's being pushed out here. We have to give our own interpretations of what we feel about things that has been taught to us. We have to get it out here and put your heart, put your you know your way of putting looking at it, your viewpoint of looking at it, because everybody view things differently, right? But you may see something different in another person's story or in another person expression. You may see something different uh that might actually make, and you never know how that can change actually your heart or your mind. I just find it's a lot of bad and negative information, and that's being glorified, and is not enough real, authentic, wise, positive energy stories or people out here. So this little stuff that I be doing, right? I do all of this little stuff, and as I have a lot of difficulties doing it. But you don't see that stopping me, right? You don't see my uh and then this is live, right? As well, as I was saying, you can actually, my videos actually would be better if I edit it and I pre-record it and cut out all a little this and a little that, right? It would actually be a lot better some way or another. I just love speaking on here live. Um, we have a thought or we have a experience, and it just feels so much better just to uh, jump on here and just speak out publicly, right? And also is getting rid of your fears as well, right? Of speaking, So the more I do this, the more I practice this, is the better. This is I'm not even gonna cut this, you guys. I'm gonna leave all of this up, but I do have a love for living. I do have a love for growing. So I say to you out there, don't ever be afraid to change your heart, to change your mind, to change your thoughts. Don't ever be afraid. Don't ever think it's too to get a wonderful spirit inside of you and to display it to the universe. That's why I do this. Okay. Don't ever be afraid of the good, positive love and energy to enter inside your heart, to enter inside your soul. No matter what is going on inside. I think I just cut something. I don't know what I just did.
Let me see. Yeah, I think I just either way, I don't know. Yeah, see, it said I lost the connection. I think I cut one of you guys off over there on the other channel. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It looked like I did that too. But anyways, like I was saying, let me see. I'm gonna see if I get it off right now. Let me see. I'm finna see if that other channel over there that off. Oh, I guess it's saying it's still over there. I don't know. What I wanted to do, and I might do it when I get back up in here, okay? Because I'm gonna come back on here. I'm just gonna be on because I want to work something out. I want to try to connect that other side over here, like so I can be up in the chat on that other channel. So I'm gonna come back up in here, so I can do that. But really, I just wanted to jump on here for a second and just let's go to. Let me see. Yeah, I just really wanted to here for a second and just spit a little bit of that, spread a little bit of that positive, right? Positive love out there, positive vibes out there, letting people know it's okay. Letting people it's okay to speak love into the atmosphere, into the world. It's okay. Let them guards down, okay? Yes, yes. Be good, do good, speak good, give thanks about just here on this side of the universe. When you can look at that, you should automatically, right? You should automatically speak good, do good, be good. Yes. And listen, I don't, uh, uh, I don't know, but I don't even really about how, how, how it feels, uh, how it feels by me being this, to say and to do and to be, uh, joyful and to joyful things out here in the universe. I don't, no matter how comfortable or no matter how it may sound to others, lovely, it's lovely in my heart. It's lovely when I can talk to the people and speak to the people and just have them to really look at the situation of what we speaking about and really get a good vibe from what I'm actually bringing out to the universe. Anybody I speak to, I bring this to. So I ask you guys out there, please find it in your spirit. Please find it in your heart to forgive yourself, to forgive others. Really understand how big that is for you to actually become one within yourself. When that, we would start opening up our eyes to this real information, this real powerful information that's out here. it's real truthful information. We have to start being truthful to ourselves. A lot of things come up, man, and a lot of different stories and topics, and people don't want to look at truth and then just truth off what you actually uh, speaking about or doing within your life. How is that growth in helping yourself and others? We have to do better in that. uh it's a lot. It's a lot of people out here that really have uh good and wise things to offer the universe. And I believe I do believe that we all have uh a duty to honor positive energy and challenge that positive energy that the Lord put in all of us. He is in everyone. Okay. Some just choose to avoid the good side that we all have. And we all have a good side. We all have a bad side. But some of us choose to just not find or not recognize the good side they have and to change and do better. One thing before I get out of here, the reason why I'm that because it's like I speak to a lot of people and you'll be totally shocked and totally surprised how two different people can have the same stories, and one person of the two can read a story and grow from it. But then that other person can have the same story as that other, as the other one, right? And he would actually, he or she will actually never rewrite a story over again. Never think about doing anything. Uh, growing within self, going within, yourself. Uh, two people come from the same, you know, same different backgrounds, and basically one do something more better, not better, but do something more different to grow better, uh, more mean spiritual, right? I speak to people like this, and it's just a shocking thing to see, right? So, okay. Ooh, I done the 30 minutes. Good job. Good job. That's what we're gonna try to. We're gonna try to go on for, but we're gonna try to go for 30 minutes when I'm doing something like this, but get overboard, right? And but I'm coming back in here. Okay. I'm coming back in here to just jump on in here because I want to try to get this, want to try to get something right, right? In order to do that, I have to be on here. So I'm gonna be on here just doing things and try to get this. Listen, I appreciate you guys. I really appreciate you. Uh, um, I just appreciate y'all just being up here. Even though, I be having difficulty, I can get things done a little bit. I'm gonna be in here working on it, man. Enjoy your Saturday this week again. So I'm gonna try to mess with this. I'm gonna try to mess this thing here. Uh, be thankful for, know. I be having so much to really share. So I love this is what I love to do, and I encourage others to do it as well. Please believe, especially those who a special uh, a special something in their heart that they have overcame. Okay, for the betterment uh, of themselves, but for the growth of themselves and for the spiritual of themselves, uh, and for the positivity of themselves, thankfulness. Yes, I especially encourage those people. I especially encourage those people. I have been around people that really display a lot of humbleness inside of them, uh, and lights up. I'm talking about these people lights up when they just, you know, in the when they in the spiritual form of themselves, when they teaching and they preaching, man, they just lights, and you could just see them, the sun shining right on them. And I know a couple of people like that, and I love talking to people that's in a true form of self, true form of knowledge and love and peace. I love talking to good energy people like that. Okay, we about to get up out of here, and so I can come back, right? Because I do have, man, I do have things I need to get on up and do myself. Love, peace, love, definitely peace, right? Peace, love, and blessings. Yes.